What if one simple question could unlock everything that's holding you back? You're sitting there, stuck. That creative project, frozen. A big decision, paralyzing. Or maybe you're leading a team and every idea is just flatlining. You keep looping through the same thoughts, hitting the same wall. Ever wonder why? Here's the secret. Mental blocks don't always come from a lack of effort. They come from the invisible rules we've accepted as truth, often without even realizing it. And this is where things get interesting. There's one question, just one, that has the power to dismantle those hidden limits. What am I assuming has to stay true? It sounds simple, almost too simple. But it's like handing your brain a flashlight in a dark cave. Suddenly, you see the shape of the beliefs holding you in place. This question works because our brains are wired to follow patterns. That's useful for efficiency, but terrible when you're trying to think differently. We get stuck because we don't realize we're trapped inside a framework we never questioned in the first place. Let's break it down. Section 1. In leadership, questioning the default frame. Imagine you're leading a team and the same tension keeps popping up. You've tried one-on-ones, team building, restructuring, still no change. Now ask, what am I assuming has to stay true? Maybe it's that person A has to lead that function, or that the conflict is personal, not structural, or that your org chart isn't the problem. But what if it is? Suddenly, you stop trying to fix behavior within the system and start asking whether the system itself still makes sense. That's the shift. And it goes beyond fixing. It goes to redesigning the frame. That's what makes this question powerful. Section 2. In creativity, getting unstuck by dismantling the box. Let's say you're a writer, designer, creator, or filmmaker, but every concept feels boring. Nothing feels original. You're stuck, and you don't know why. Ask yourself, what am I assuming has to stay true? Maybe you believe it has to fit a certain format. Maybe you think the audience expects a particular style. Perhaps the story can't break the fourth wall, or your music must follow the current trend. But what if those rules are just habits? What if your originality is stuck inside a box you didn't know you built? Reframing the problem this way often reveals that the roadblock wasn't a lack of ideas. You were just trapped in a box of imaginary rules. Section 3. In planning, strategy through subtraction. In planning, whether it's business strategy, launching a new product, or even designing your personal goals, this question becomes a precision tool. Perhaps you're wrestling with limited time, budget constraints, or market pressures. It feels like there's no path forward. Ask, what am I assuming has to stay true? That it has to launch this quarter? That you must hire first? That only a massive budget means a worthy entry? Challenging those assumptions can reveal alternatives you didn't see. Maybe it's a soft launch, a creative collaboration, a phased rollout. The path forward didn't disappear. It was just hidden behind old assumptions. Why this works? The psychology of reframing. Cognitive psychologists call this reframing. It's the act of seeing the same situation from a different lens. The power of this particular question is that it exposes the unquestioned truths, the things we mistake for reality. This question works because it goes straight to the source of the block, the unspoken rule, the hidden belief, the mental scaffolding. And once you see it, you can change it. And the beauty is, this question is fast. You don't need hours of journaling or a 5-step mindset technique. It's a bite-sized unlock. You can use it in a meeting, mid-conversation, or alone at your desk. Mini exercise, try it now. Think of one area where you feel blocked. Business, Article A relationship, a decision. Now ask, what am I assuming has to stay true? Write it down. You don't need the full answer right now, just a crack in the wall. Because that one insight, it can be enough to let the light back in. One question, that's all it takes to turn stuck into momentum. So next time you're spinning your wheels, don't push harder. Don't overthink it. Just ask a better question. If this sparked something in you, give it a like. Share it with someone who's stuck in their own loop. And don't forget to subscribe. We've got more brain-bending breakthroughs where this came from. Until next time, keep thinking differently.